What's the easiest way to manage my company's insurance policies? Hi, this is Eliot from Workload. In this video, we'll be building a workflow starting with a new pending policy in EZLynx and then adding the details of that policy to a new spreadsheet row in Google Sheets. All right, let's build a workflow. So we're going to start here at the workload editor, and we're going to give our workflow a title. So this is going to be EZLynx to Google Sheets. And we're going to select EZLynx as our triggering app. And the event is going to be a new pending policy. Click continue. Make sure I'm connected to my EZLynx account. And then I'm going to test my trigger. So we found a new pending policy. And you can see there's a certain number of outputs that we get from EZLynx. So if I want to put this information into a spreadsheet, I have to create a spreadsheet that has columns that correspond to these outputs. So I've done that already, and you'll see as I start plugging these things in, I chose a certain number of these to be in my spreadsheet. You could use all of these in your spreadsheet if that's what works best for you. I'm going to click continue. And then for my action, I'm going to select Google Sheets. And my event is going to be to create a spreadsheet row. Make sure I'm connected to Google Sheets. And I'm going to select my spreadsheet. It's going to be my pending policies spreadsheet. It's going to be sheet 1. And then I'm going to click this black Add To button. And I'm going to start selecting the columns. So policy ID. And then I'm going to click in the data box and come down to this drop-down menu and find the policy ID. And add to the account ID and find the account ID. So whichever of the values that I want that it come from the trigger, I'm going to find those in the drop-down menu and put them into the corresponding column in Google Sheets. For the effective date, I'm going to find it there. Expiration date. And I'm using a specific example in order to build this workflow. But what we're really doing is telling our workflow where to find the information. So when we get a new pending policy, it's going to know to look in this expiration date section of the response from EZLynx, and it'll put the new specific information into that column. A couple more. We have premium. And last, we'll do address. Which comes from the description section. Okay, so then I'm going to click continue. And we're going to test this action. And it looks like we have a success. So I can peek over at my Google Sheet. And I can see all that information from our trigger was mapped onto our spreadsheet. And so now whenever we get a new pending policy, it'll automatically put that same information into the next row of this spreadsheet, and the details will be changed to represent the details of that new pending policy. So if I'm happy with my workflow, I'm going to click continue here. I'm going to check and make sure there's a green dot in the corner of each one of these nodes. And then I can click on this activate button. And then whenever we get a new pending policy, it'll automatically import those details into our spreadsheet. That's how you can use Workload to integrate a new pending policy in EZLynx with adding a spreadsheet row in Google Sheets. Please comment on this post with any questions, or if you have any ideas for videos. You can also like this video and click here to subscribe to our channel, and click here to get more content from Workload to help your business practices flow more smoothly. And I'll see you next time.